Hello lovely colouring friends, my name is Amanda and this is my channel Amanda Colours. I am super duper ultra mega whatever is bigger than that excited excuse me, to announce that I have reached 1,500 subscribers, and that is amazing. I did set myself a goal to reach that by my 1 year anniversary, and I have done that with about a week or so to spare, so that's really, really exciting. Thank you every single one of you who has subscribed. This is just a hobby for me. It is something I love, something I can do despite being unwell, something that gives me a little bit of purpose. And the fact that so many of you want to come along for the journey is just really special. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, just thank you. So today I am here with the very last of my Colour Your Season tag responses. So this is a tag that Disney Meg's colouring and I created a year ago. Because we are both in different hemispheres, we wanted to get responses based on whatever season we were currently in, and also hear from you guys your answers to these questions based on whichever season you're in, because we're in different seasons all around the world at the same time, which is kind of cool. So actually that reminds me that I forgot to share my little fun fact. So my fun fact for today is that dogs, just like humans, can be right-handed or left-handed. Well, technically pawed, right pawed or left pawed. But yeah, they have a dominant foot, which is kind of cool. Actually, speaking of which, there is another fun fact that I know, that dogs anatomically actually have 2 arms and 2 legs, not 4 legs. So their front legs are more anatomically like our arms than they are like legs. So technically they're only 2-legged creatures, but we call them 4-legged because they walk on all 4. So there's a couple of fun facts about dogs. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So today I have already answered, not today, but previously, I have already answered the spring, summer, autumn questions. And so today I will be answering the questions in relation to winter. And I'm going to tag a few friends, but I am also tagging all of you. So this is open to absolutely anybody who would like to play along. If you do play along, please make sure that you tag me and Megan in your video so that we can check out your responses, and use the hashtag Colour Your Season. So the friends I am going to be tagging are Tammy from Tammy Colours 2, Michaela from Michaela Renee, and Pixie from Pixie's Projects. And then while I am answering the questions, I'm going to be colouring from Camellia Angel Cover's 50 Winter Miniatures, which is a new book to me. I didn't really have any winter themed books. I have Christmas themed books, and quite a bit of this is Christmas themed. But that's just something that you deal with when you're in the Southern Hemisphere, and the rest of the world has Christmas in winter and you don't. So this will be the first page that I've coloured in this book, and I decided to colour this page, which is why I shared some doggy facts with you. It's a cute little pup. And I'm going to colour with my Copic my Copic markers. There's a mixture of Chow markers and sketch markers. And I'm just going to choose my colours. I think I might go with E71 and E74. To start with anyway. And I do have a backing page behind here, otherwise the markers will go through to the back and I've already gone outside the line. But that's all right. The way I have my camera set up is actually a bit annoying because I wanted to have a tripod that didn't mount onto the table so that when I colour it doesn't wobble around. But all of the tripods that I have tried, the boom arm isn't quite long enough. So I'm actually colouring with my arms really quite stretched out away from me so that it's in camera. So I still need to solve that problem at some point, but at this point I'm just kind of colouring at an awkward angle, which means that I don't always get things as tidy as I would normally. Okay, let's get into the questions. Question 1, what is your favourite thing to colour in winter? Well, I've only sort of recently become more of a seasonal colorist. But to be honest, I would say I'm mostly seasonal in like summer and spring. Winter and autumn, I've just sort of been coloring anything. And because so much winter content, winter books, winter illustrations are Christmas themed or snow themed, it's really, really hard when you live somewhere that, you know, doesn't get snow and doesn't have Christmas in winter. Which is why I'm so excited for the hashtag that Jodie from JR Colorist and I are hosting in July for Christmas in July, because I'll actually get to colour Christmas in winter, so that will be fun. But yeah, so I don't really have anything that I specifically like to colour in winter. So that's a bit of a letdown for that question, but let's just keep going. And I just made another mistake. Favourite colours to use on a winter page? I would probably stick towards the cool colours, a lot of blues, even if there isn't snow or ice or whatever. Icy blues are nice. And then for something a bit different, I also like to use warm colours to make it feel warm and cozy, particularly if it's like an inside wintry page. Yeah. Question number 3, your favourite winter scent? I love the smell of warm bread. So either bread baking or even bread toasting in the toaster. That's a nice comforting scent for winter. My mum makes an incredible apple crumble. It's one of my favourite things. So the smell of that. Cooking is a favourite in winter. What else? That's probably it, I would say, as favourites go. Okay, so I have a question for you, and if you could respond in the comments, that would be great. So I'm the sort of person that doesn't really like watching really long videos. If it's up to half an hour, I'm really happy. If it's up to 45 minutes, I'm starting to think, do I really want to sit and watch something for that long? And then if it's an hour or over, chances are I will be skipping through a lot of the video. Now, that said, I would like to know how you feel about different lengths of videos, because I know some people really love long videos, and I prefer to try and keep mine fairly short. So, but that means that I tend to be colouring with markers rather than pencils, and I have had people ask me to do more videos with pencils, but if I do that, the videos will be a whole lot longer. So I would really love to know what you think about that. How do you feel about longer videos? Would you really like to see me colour with pencils or do longer videos? Are you an absolute no, Amanda, if you're going to do a video longer than half an hour, I'm not going to watch it? What's the go? What do you think? I'd really like to hear your thoughts. Because I know we all have our preferences, but if there's like a dominant response, then that's going to be helpful for me to know what you guys like. And there's no point me making content if it's not something you're interested in or will watch. So yeah, let me know. Anyway, the reason that I thought of that is because I'm like going fast through these questions because I don't like making long videos and making you have to sit there listening to me forever. But then I thought, well, maybe you don't mind. Maybe you're not as fussy as I am. Wow, this is really messy. Maybe I'm just having a messy day. I don't know. I think more than anything, it's the angle that I'm having to colour at. But this is a cute little puppy. I really miss my puppy. By all accounts, he's really happy with his new family, but my goodness, my heart is still broken. It was the best thing for him, though, and I just have to keep reminding myself of that. Okay, so what am I up to? Question 4. What is your favourite winter decor or however you want to say it? I don't really have any. Although, actually, I do tend to get fluffy blankets out in winter and snuggle up on the lounge with them, or the couch, or the sofa, or whatever you call it where you're from. So that, I guess that would be it. I do tend to use my, what do you call it? Essential oil diffuser more in winter, so I don't really use candles, so they're not in, you know, a decor category. Mostly I'm just using like immune boosting, head clearing kind of scents, so it's not really you know, favorite scent kind of situation. In the, I was going to say the air fryer. In the diffuser. In fact, I need to use it now. My head's quite blocked up. But yeah, so I would say blankets are probably my winter decor go-to. And number 5, favorite winter food. Anything that's warm and cozy and comforting. I do really love potato wedges with sweet chili sauce and sour cream. That's a very Australian thing. I love, actually Mum made a really, really delicious soup last night with ham bones and potato and leek and turmeric and all good things for your immune system. That was delicious. What else? As I said, I really love her apple crumble but she hasn't made it yet this winter. I love roast lamb, but I could eat lamb any time of year. I think that might be it. As far as like drinks and things go, I do drink quite a lot of chai in winter. I really like vanilla chai and hot chocolates. I don't like coffee. English breakfast tea sometimes. Sorry, got lost in the moment. Okay, our favourite winter activity. I actually tend to go outside a whole lot more during winter. Summer is just way too hot for me. Spring and autumn is are my favourite times of year. But in winter here in Sydney, we just get the most glorious days. They're blue skies. It's a little bit like it's cool, but it's not freezing. Well, for me anyway. And like in the middle of the day, the sun is out. It's a warming sun, clear skies, just gorgeous. So yeah, I tend to just go and sit outside or just be outside more in winter. Just finding my next colours. So I'm going to use light hydrangea and hydrangea blue for the his little cute bits of clothing. I really haven't done this very well. I find it very, very difficult to colour on screen and talk and everything at the same time. Maybe I need to start doing more voiceovers so that I can get some decent colouring done on screen and then still have me talking. I know a couple of YouTubers have started doing that more, and I think it's probably a good idea. I love these hydrangea blues. They're just such a pretty colour. It's like a purpley blue. And it looks so good with brown. But it looks like I might need to refill this one. Anyway, what's the next question? Number 7, what colouring book do you feel best embodies winter? Well, I guess all the Christmas ones. I do really love Rita Berman's various season books, and she does have a winter one, so that is a good option as well. There are a lot of books that have various seasons in them, or like all the seasons in one book. So they're good options, but for me personally, I would probably say Rita Berman's winter book is my favourite, and because it is just winter, it embodies winter the best. Just trying to think what colour I might do the pom-poms and the other bits. But for now, I'm going to keep doing this colour. Okay, do you have any winter traditions? Well, during winter we do have it used to be the Queen's birthday long weekend. It's now the King's birthday long weekend. And lots of families go away for the 3-day weekend. But me personally, I don't know if I really do have any traditions. There's no Mother's Day or Father's Day. No, I really don't think I have any winter traditions. Well, even though it's messy, I think this is turning out pretty cute. Ugh. Number 9, do you go on a winter vacation? Well, interestingly enough, I do tend to go on my holiday or vacation in winter. I think mostly because it's not such a busy time wherever you go. Mum and I went away for a few days just a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago, which was nice. We went to the central coast of New South Wales, near the beach, which even in winter is really doable. Like, you don't go swimming, but really doable. Well, actually, we did go swimming, just in a heated pool, not in the ocean. So that was really lovely. Although, to be honest, it wasn't really a vacation. There were things we needed to do in the area. But yeah, we did get to have some time away from home, which is nice. And there's been quite a number of years that, yeah, I've gone away, whether it's been with family or friends. Winter seems to be when I go away. So that's quite interesting. Yeah. I'd like to go to the snow one year. It does snow in parts of New South Wales, which is the state I am in, but it is a very big state. And yeah, so just for reference, the size of Australia is roughly the size of mainland USA. However, quite a lot of the continent isn't populated because the centre of Australia is so hot and dry. It's just desert, and it's pretty inhospitable, so people don't really live out there. So we live all around the coast. But yeah, we do have down south, in other states as well. It does snow. We do have a mountain range that extends throughout this state, and it does snow in parts of those mountains. It's a few hours away from where I live, and I've just never really had the opportunity to go. So I'd love to do that one day. And oh, I didn't realise I'd moved it down. And I'm not going to get this finished, I don't think, because I only have one last question, which is, do you have a favorite winter memory? And speaking of snow, it did snow in the mountains that are closest to my house. A few years ago. It was the tiniest bit of snow. And my sister and her kids, we went up for the day and just drove around and found all the areas where there was some snow and played in the snow, which was a lot of fun, but I wouldn't say it was a real snow experience. But that's a really fun winter memory for me, especially considering the fact that things are so different in my family now. But yeah, that's a fond snow winter memory. So that's it. They're all the questions. As I said before, everyone is tagged in this. Don't feel like I have to specifically say your name for you to answer these questions according to whatever season you are in. But I am going to officially tag Tammy from Tammy Colours 2, Michaela Renee, and Pixie from Pixie's Projects. So lovely ladies, if you would like to do this tag, I would love to see your responses. And for anybody who does the tag, don't forget to tag Disney Makes Colouring and myself so that we can see your responses. So I haven't done all my shading on this last colour, but we got there. Oh, no. So there it is. I will go back and fix some things up, and I will post the completed photo on Instagram. And you can find me over there at amanda.colours. Colours has a U because it is the Australian British spelling. And yeah, that's it. So thank you. That is my final Colour Your Season tag. I hope you enjoyed all the other seasons. If you haven't seen them, I will link the playlist in the description. And thanks so much for watching. Have an awesome day. Bye.